On the outskirts of Melbourne, Australia, there's a suburb called Erinsborough and a street called Ramsay Street. The 6 houses seem peaceful enough. The neighbours are certainly friendly.
The thing about this street is it's always home.
But this is an ordinary street where extraordinary things tend to happen. But always a sense of love and community prevails.
Welcome everybody to the inaugural Erinsborough Festival.
Paul wants a representative from each business up on stage.
Yeah, but why me?
He hasn't worked here in years, I'll do it.
The store is named after Harold. He has the credibility.
Well, then maybe I'll have it renamed Lou's.
Oh, and then it'll sound like a public toilet.
We first visited the residence in 1985. Back then, the 2 main families were the Robinsons and the Ramsays.
I believe the best man lives here.
Like that? Great party.
They lived in each other's pockets alongside the other neighbours.
Excuse me, I'm sorry I'm late.
I thought perhaps you wouldn't be coming.
Thank you, Mr. Bishop, but I'm in good spirits and very eager to do battle with the Robinsons.
Good on you, Mrs. Mangle.
As time went on, new families arrived.
Grandma, Dad, the new neighbours are here.
New neighbours?
The Kennedys, the Rebeckys. In more recent years, the Willises and the Rodwells.
I'm Wendy Rodwell. We'll be neighbours by next week, which is why I come bearing gifts.
And countless residents in between. The street has seen its fair share of weddings.
I choose you for life. And it's the best decision I'll ever make.
I should know. 6 of those weddings have been mine. And there have been many births.
I'm a mum. I'm a mum.
I don't know how I survived my teenage years without the love and support that I found on this street. And I couldn't think of a better place to have grown up or to raise a family.
Now, these wonderful people are your neighbours and they're your good friends.
Carl and Susan Kennedy are the street's most loved parents and grandparents.
Here's to Susan.
Susan!
Susan.
Thank you, darling. I'm very touched. Times like this you realise how important good friends are. And how lucky I am to have such a wonderful family that would be you and a gorgeous husband.
But it hasn't always been smooth sailing for them.
Mum, I think Dad might be having an affair with Sarah.
Oh, no, Susan.
Don't touch me!
Sadly, Carl was a repeat offender.
Isabel is having a baby, and I am the father.
You walk out of our marriage after 30 years because you want to be free, and within minutes you're telling me you're going to be a daddy again.
Now, it's hard to imagine Carl and Susan apart.
Izzy, what the hell are you doing here?
The water's just broke.
Carl and Izzy's daughter, Holly, wasn't always accepting of Susan either.
Can I have a look at your drawings?
Bite me.
Carl, she's testing the limits. It's what kids do, remember? And you're proving to be a pushover.
What's wrong with that? She's my daughter. We hardly see each other.
In recent times, they finally seem to be back on track.
Yeah. Carl, I knocked.
What about some strawberries?
Hey, don't come out, darling.
I thought it was still some... Oh, my God.
Susan?
Until Carl made a terrible investment.
Montana has been arrested for fraud and tax evasion.
We're never going to get that $200,000 back.
Toady Rebecca is like a son to the Kennedys. But he's also had his fair share of trials and tribulations.
I've told them that she's still out there. Now you tell me how somebody who can write this is just going to give up on life? Not till she's 100 at least.
Oh, Toby.
There have been times in my life where I thought that this love business was not for me. But then I met you. Sonia, you are the person that I'm meant to spend the rest of my life with. We are getting you the best possible treatment.
The growth's accelerated, Joe. This
There's nothing. There's nothing they can do to help me now.
This is all wrong. I should be taking care of you.
You are. You always have. Let's just sit here and hold me. And let's watch our babies.
Sonia, no! No!
After Sonia's death, it seemed he finally found love again with Melanie.
Toad, you in there?
Are you sure they can't see us?
I think we're safe, as long as we stay still. I have to say, Nell is really responding well to you lately. I think she's starting to see you as a bit of a mother figure.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, I'm happy.
Me too.
Mel, I love you. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Nothing would make me happier. Melanie Pearson, will you marry me?
Yes.
Jane Harris was a teenager when she first called Ramsay Street home.
I'm looking forward to the dance.
Me too.
I don't know quite how to thank you for asking me. Just hope I don't do anything stupid like trip over or something.
I'm probably the one who's going to do that.
Anyway, thanks. Ta-da! Jane! Well, what do you think? I shouldn't have tried to be someone I'm not.
I don't understand.
Well, look at me. This is what I am. What you see is what you get.
Jane, I don't want you to be anything else. I mean, the way you look now is the way I saw you last night.
She returned after 3 decades in the UK to work under Susan at the school.
In many ways, Erinsborough feels completely different, and at the same time, it's...
Yeah, completely the same, I know. And to reunite with her first love, Mike Young.
There she is.
Plain Jane's super brain.
You look beautiful with or without the glasses. Still do, Jane.
Teresa's first husband betrayed her.
We're not divorcing. Nobody's talking about dividing anything.
Well, I hate to rain on your parade, but your husband cheated on you, and now he's moving into the other woman's house. Sounding a little bit final to me.
And she vowed it would never happen again. But running Lassiter's hotel with me turned out to be an aphrodisiac.
You're always right there, and you always knew what I needed.
I don't think I could live in this world if you weren't in it.
Until I let her down.
I'm sorry.
You're never sorry because you just do the same thing over and over again, and you keep lying to me.
Therese, this is not something I...
Shut up, Paul! You know, every time that I think we're in a normal relationship, a partnership, you do the same thing, and you... I'm just sick of it.
I have an equally complicated relationship with my sons David and Leo.
Yeah, I guess you've done the whole getting to know a strange kids bit before. Sorry, that came out wrong.
Shouldn't you be getting changed, Dad? And I just called you Dad.
Well, I am your father.
It's a moment.
You can call me whatever you want, but Dad is nice. Aaron, you're a good man, and I know that you are going to be a brilliant husband to my son, David. I don't say this often enough, but I want you to know that I am immensely proud of all of you.
Their lives have also been tinged with tragedy.
Oh, Mum and Dad. I don't know where to start.
This is Abigail. Would you like to hold her?
Rick! 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 One day when she's old enough, I'll tell Abby how her mum saved her life and well, how much she loved her.
Mackenzie's journey has been one of courage and triumph.
I was born in Burke.
Well, how come I don't remember you? Because I was friends with everyone in primary school.
You did know me. You just knew me as Michael. I actually wanted to talk about when to have my gender affirmation surgery. I can legally do it now, but I just wanted to get the timing right. in case it affects my studies this year.
Happiness with Hendrix was short-lived but unforgettable.
This is the exact spot that I did it for the first time.
It?
You never forget your first time.
Pulmonary fibrosis? Are you sick? Hendrix started having symptoms after the Erinsborough High fire.
It caused huge conflict with Sadie Rodwell.
Team Rodwell's to the rescue.
You are the last people we need. Hendrix will die if he doesn't get a lung transplant because of the fire she lit.
But forgiveness turned out to be a powerful emotion.
Cherished family and friends, welcome, and thank you for gathering here today to celebrate this extraordinary couple.
Hendrix is suffering from a condition called hyperacute rejection. So what do we do now?
There's nothing they can do.
You've got to hold on to your memories, Mackenzie. I think he and Madge are going to get along like a house on fire.
I think he would have gotten on well with you too, Harold.
We last saw everyone at Toadie and Melanie's wedding.
You've given me the happiest, most loving relationship of my entire life.
When I'm with you, it's just the best feeling in the world.
Jane and Mike cemented their future together.
You were the first person I wanted to see when I came back here. The reality is I'm still in love with you.
What do you think about your dad buying this house?
Amazing.
Amazing.
I was going to give up my beloved Lassiter's Hotel and move to New York to be with my children.
What's stopping all of you from moving here?
Oh, could you imagine the whole Robinson clan in the Big Apple?
I don't think New York would know what had hit it. But my reunion with Therese changed everything.
Are you sure you're prepared to give us another chance?
I tried to move on. I really did. But I can't. You're it for me.
Well then, I guess we're staying too.
In some ways, the street party felt like an ending. But as time has proven, it was really just the beginning. As the saying goes, everybody needs good neighbours.